So, picture this: you post one slightly awkward photo. Maybe you share a goofy moment with friends. Next thing you know, your face is everywhere online, slapped with some ridiculous caption, and suddenly your grandma's asking if you've gone viral. Sound familiar? Okay, maybe not the grandma part. But for some folks, this isn't just a what if. This is their actual life. We all share stuff online, don't we? A quick snap here, a funny thought there. Most of it just disappears. Poof. But what happens when one of those little moments doesn't? What if it escapes, goes totally wild, and suddenly millions of strangers are laughing with you, or, let's be real, sometimes at you? Today, we're jumping into the bizarre, hilarious, and sometimes cringy world of accidental meme stars, finding out what happens when your private life pretty much becomes a public running gag. Part 1: The story of Zoe Roth / Disaster Girl. Take Zoe Roth, for example. Or at least, that's the name behind Disaster Girl, as the internet decided to call her. It all kicked off in January 2005 in Mebane, North Carolina. Her family went to observe a house being burned in a controlled manner for firefighter training. Zoe, just 4 years old, was photographed by her father, Dave Roth, an amateur photographer, with a knowing, slightly devilish smirk on her face as the house burned in the background. Just a family photo, right? Years later, her father submitted the photo, titled Firestarter, to a photo contest in 2007, and it won. It gained further fame after winning JPG Magazine's Emotion Capture contest in 2008. The internet, however, had very different plans. That photo, Zoe's 4-year-old face of pure, unadulterated mischief, became the go-to image for depicting a kind of joyful malevolence in the face of any given catastrophe, from historical events to everyday mishaps. It just blew up. At first, it was just weird. She saw her face photoshopped onto countless disaster scenes, the sinking of the Titanic, the extinction of the dinosaurs. She'd see her childhood image pop up in the most unexpected places. The sheer scale of it was staggering. Her face became a globally recognized symbol. One version she found particularly uncomfortable was when her face was put on Hitler's body. Her dad even used some of the memes as a way to give her mini history lessons, like showing her one with Archduke Ferdinand. That little photo was now totally out of her hands. The peak, though, or perhaps a new chapter, arrived when Zoe, then a university student, decided to take control of her image. In 2021, she sold the original photo as a non-fungible token, NFT, for an astonishing 180 Ether, valued at nearly $500,000 at the time. She used the money to pay off student loans and donate to charities. That was a special kind of surreal, turning childhood internet fame into a significant real-world asset. Zoe, reflecting on the experience, has said she's super grateful for the entire experience and loves seeing how creative people can be. Though some uses made her uncomfortable, she doesn't take it too seriously when people think she's actually evil or started the fire. Part 2: The Saga of Andres Arato / Hide the Pain Herald. Then there's Andres Arato. Andres, a retired Hungarian electrical engineer, had his life take an unexpected turn after doing a stock photo shoot. A photographer noticed his vacation selfies online and thought he'd be a good model. Arato posed for hundreds of photos, showcasing various scenarios: a doctor, a professor, someone using a computer. You know, just your classic stock photo fare. The photos, however, took on a life of their own. Internet users noticed something unique about Andres's smile. It seemed to be masking some deep, unspoken discomfort or pain. Captioned with phrases that highlighted this supposed inner turmoil, his face became "Hide the Pain Herald," the symbol for anyone trying to put on a brave face while enduring misery. It resonated globally, shared for everything from office drudgery to general life frustrations. Its relatability was completely off the charts. Andres initially was horrified when he discovered his face was being used for memes, some of which were crude or offensive. He wanted to get all the pictures taken down. His family wasn't thrilled either. His son particularly disliked seeing the memes. He even had a clause that his photos not be used for political, religious, or sexual content, which early memes ignored. He once recalled being at a lighting conference giving a lecture, and two young men asked for a photo, not because of his lecture, but because he was "Hide the Pain Herald." However, after about 5 or 6 years, realizing he couldn't stop the spread, Andres decided to embrace his online persona. He revealed his identity to the public, partly because people suspected Harold wasn't even a real person. He started his own social media pages and began to engage with his fame. He found that the rude memes started to disappear as people recognized him as a real person. He's since traveled the world, given a TEDx talk about his experience, appeared in commercials, and even music videos. He's often recognized on the street, with people wanting photos. Andres's take, with his characteristic smile? He's learned to enjoy the situation and the opportunities it brings. It's an unusual career to start as an engineer and end as a meme guy, he reflected. He also noted that perhaps the pain in his smile came from holding a smile for so long during the photo shoots that it became unnatural. Part 3, The Glare of the Overly Attached Girlfriend, Lena Morris. And how about Lena Morris, better known to the internet as the overly attached girlfriend? Back in 2012, Lena entered a contest run by Justin Bieber to promote his fragrance, Girlfriend. Her entry was a parody of Bieber's song Boyfriend, but with lyrics hilariously rewritten from the perspective of a rather intense, clingy girlfriend, all while staring wide-eyed and unblinking into her webcam. The video, titled JB Fan Video, went viral almost instantly. But it wasn't just the song, it was that stare. A screenshot of her wide-eyed, slightly unsettling gaze became the overly attached girlfriend meme, slapped onto images to describe situations of, well, extreme attachment or stalking behavior in relationships. It was everywhere, a shorthand for a certain kind of crazy love. Lena, unlike some accidental meme stars who shy away, initially leaned into her newfound fame. She created her own YouTube channel, embraced the persona, and made more comedy videos, some as Overly Attached Girlfriend and others just as Lena. She garnered a massive following, appeared on talk shows, and collaborated with other YouTubers. For a while, it looked like she was successfully riding the wave of internet stardom. However, the story took a turn. In 2019, Lena uploaded a heartfelt video announcing her departure from YouTube. She spoke candidly about her long-standing struggles with depression and anxiety, issues that were exacerbated by the pressures of maintaining an online persona and the constant public scrutiny. The overly attached girlfriend character, while a source of fame, also became a source of significant stress. She decided to step away from the spotlight to focus on her mental health and live a more private life. Lena's journey shows a different side of meme stardom, the potential toll it can take and the courage to step back when needed. Conclusion. The people behind the memes. The stories of Zoe Roth, Andres Arato, and Lena Morris remind us that behind every viral meme is a real person, often caught unexpectedly in the digital spotlight. Each of them became a symbol, Zoe for mischievous chaos, Andres for silent endurance, and Lena for intense devotion. But these images, while wildly funny or relatable to millions, also came with personal consequences, ranging from confusion and discomfort to career shifts and emotional strain. What's striking is how differently each handled their fame. Zoe took control of her image and turned it into an asset. Andres, after years of discomfort, embraced his role and transformed it into a late-in-life second act. Lena, despite initial enthusiasm, chose to step away to prioritize her mental health. Together, their journeys reveal something deeper about internet culture. Memes may be fleeting, but their impact on the people they depict can be profound and long-lasting. They also highlight the resilience and adaptability of individuals navigating unexpected fame in an age where a single photo or video can change your life overnight. These aren't just meme faces, they're full, complex humans who've had to live with what the internet made of them. What about you? Have you ever had a photo or a joke take on a life of its own, even if it wasn't global meme status? Maybe you became the stapler guy at work, or your epic vacation fail became family legend. Share your accidental mini-meme stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear them and share a laugh. And hey, if you got a kick out of these stories of internet fame, or infamy, do us a solid, hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures into the weird and wonderful web, and maybe, just maybe, think twice before you post that really goofy photo. Or don't. You could be our next story. Thanks for watching.
Driving real fast in a rented coupe. Find out I crashed, don't be confused. Swerving in a 60 going 93. Put us on the gas, ain't no stopping.